Man, I'm sorry about that, folks. I don't know why it keeps, like, just, the internet just drops, and I don't know why. And it's going to continue to happen, and unfortunately, this time it sent us to a new stream, so that I apologize for. We're going to have, like, 18,000 frickin' streams, and that's pretty annoying to me to have to continuously deal with. Somehow it's under the same stream? Is that still right? Yeah, I didn't think so. So hopefully that's not a case tomorrow or later today. I wish it would stop, but I'm not really sure exactly what's going on. It just continues to drop off. We just disconnect, and not 100% sure why. Just not sure why. We're connected via Ethernet, you know, the whole thing. We're doing as much as we can to make sure we have what we need, and it's just not doing it. Lizzie Reese goes 10 back, so we're back. We're back live. I don't know what's going on, but we're here. Hopefully that doesn't go away again. Lose all those good comments. And I'm back in the new live stream chat. So if you guys head on over to the new live streams chat, if you're on Facebook, head on back over there. It's the same one still. No. All right. Let's see where we're at. Cut to the top. First place teams. Which Waring at the 3610. He'll clean that up, so that's a solid spare for him. Steve Plumpkin up now. Mixer, got it. Got it. Back here to the first place team. William Cook goes to the face. Looks like Nick or Mitch Waring will be up next. We're going to head on over to the low end. Justin Sanchez throws his shot. He'll strike. Gets the 10 pin to fall.
Yeah, we gotta pull the really shift him out.
All right, game 4, winding down. We have a couple close matches. Appreciate y'all's patience as we... I don't know what's going on. We just lose connection to everything. I'm not really sure why. What exactly happens? I don't know. But I appreciate y'all coming back. Tuning into this stream. There's a couple of you on Facebook watching. Really appreciate it. Come on back to YouTube. Get the stream on YouTube. Come on back. Sucks for me because I'm gonna have to go through like 5 different analytics of streams. That's annoying as hell. Ron D'Ambrosio. Mixer. Ooh. 5-pin wanted to stand. The messenger came over as an insurance policy and cashed it in. Unfortunately, doesn't help out at all on the 10-pin. Ron's team down significantly, though. We got a close one here on the 1-2 side. Oh, wow! Peyton Smith. What a break. Mitch Waring shoots 270. Beat Chris Morley 231. And now Peyton Smith and Nick Tanner are going toe-to-toe. Nick on a string of, William Cook on a string of strikes against Peyton Smith. And Peyton Smith just threw that in his face. William needs to punch out here to have a really decent shot. The ball looks pretty good. Oh, through the face, 6'10". Well, had a chance there to at least make Peyton think about this shot. I think Peyton's got it locked up now. It's just team point. He's all the roll, and it doesn't. Wash out. So he'll shoot 220, 230. With 9 here, shoot 230. 645 to 679. So he really needed that, and it swiped away his spare. Swiped away his spare. So he will get 9. So Peyton Smith shoots 230. And now Brandon Smith has an opportunity to strike out and gap them. So because Williams going to need to spare and get here, and Wolf's going to have a tough task ahead of him to try to close this team game up. So big spare here for Williams. He'll get it. He'll get it. So 650, 649 to 681 right now. And this shot here from Brandon Mixer. Yeah, got it. So I think that's going to put them out of reach. It's going to pretty much lock up that match. I think that the Morley Smith team is going to take totals. They're going to take totals and the Cook match. So they'll take 4 and 3. They'll take 7, and Mitch will be the only person to win out of the Waring Cook Tanner team. Ooh, half a 10-pin. 250, 69. He'll shoot 269. Okay, we back. We back. So if you guys missed that, I'm not sure exactly what was all taken and missed. You can see here. Cut over. So the Reeves team wins. Steve wins by 5. Clay wins by a lot. Lizzie loses. This game over here. The Morley Smith team wins by 35. Brandon Smith shoots 269 to win his points, so they'll win totals. Peyton and Brandon win their teams points, and then they'll win team point. So they got 7. Mitch wins his point shooting 275 and will win 2. This game over here on the left isn't really close. Scott Floyd wins his point. Looks like Dante Bernal's team will win also. This is in the last place teams. Head on over here to 3, 4, 5, 6. Sanchez team lost their team game. Not by much, by 30. And this game here was won by 10. Mark Mandel's team. All right. Well, looks like maybe they lost. Aussie Fong lost by 10. So that's the conclusion. Go back over here. So we have another Deadwood here on 8. This game's about to finish, and then we'll get scores in and shuffle them up. Play them again. Those game 4, we've got 5 and 6 to go. 2 games to go. And then B Squad will be later this afternoon. Ron just now noticing that he has Deadwood. A very frustrated sounding Ron D'Ambrosio. Ron cleans up his spare after waiting for that Deadwood to clear. Dante delivers his shot. That'll go to the face. He'll 3-6-10. That was his fill. Nope, it wasn't his fill. It's not his fill. So Ron, this is Ron's fill. That we know. Not for much years. Ron's team is pummeled. Smashed by Dante's team. These are, again, the 2 last place teams. And Dante will chop his spare. So, Scott Floyd wins. Rick Kerrigan wins. And Dante Bernal win. They get the clean sweep and win by 152 sticks. And D'Ambrosio team's got some figuring out to do because they need some points. They need a lot of points the next 2 games to have any shot at making a run tomorrow. So that's the conclusion of game 4, folks. I'm going to take a quick break when we come back for game number 5. And that'll mean we have 2 to go. Thanks, folks. All right. Game 5. About to begin. It's going to be our championship match. So is this our first place match? Yeah, so these two teams are going to duke it out again. This can happen in a Swiss-style format. The two teams bowl each other multiple times. They keep splitting. This is what's going to happen. Down here is where you're going to see Steve Klumpkin. Looks like Ken Hasefong, Mark Mandel, Steve Klumpkin, Clay Rees, Lizzie Rees. Over here, we've got Martin Solis, Justin Sanchez, Dusty Waring, Troy Waring, those guys. And over here, it looks like 11-12 is going to be our championship match. First place match. Top seed. That's right. Top seed match. Every round, like I said, Wilkes said, is a position round. So, top seed match right here. Folks, if you got any questions, head on over to YouTube. I'll answer them there. Not able to check YouTube or Facebook quite as much as YouTube. Send them over on YouTube. That's where we'll answer any of your guys' questions. Gonna wait on scores here. We'll give you an update, but it looks like the Nick Tanner crew and the Chris Morley crew are 1-2 again. Then for that to stop, he'll handily pick that spare up. Justin Sanchez, Jimmy Gerard, James Rasmussen, Jimmy Rickard, those guys, they're going to be bowling Sanchez, Troy, and Dusty Waring. Dante Bernal is going to move up the ladder a little bit after sweeping. Done 5 and 6. 7 and 8, excuse me. These two. And then on the low end, Kanase Fogg, Mark Mandel, Jordan Nolan. Slipping down is the Jordan Nielsen team. They've slipped quite a bit, quite a way down here. And well, I guess they've moved up because this would be moving up, right? So Mark Mandel, Martin Solis. That team is currently in last. Craig Reisinger, Kanase Fong, Martin Mandel. They are in last place, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 3, and 4. No, I've got it twisted again. What am I saying here? Last place right now, Sanchez, Dusty Waring, Troy Waring, Jimmy Ricker, James Rasmussen. Those are the guys who are currently last places. First place. First, second, 11, 12. These guys, 9, 10 seeds right here. 7, 8 seeds are just to the left of them. 7, 8 seeds to the left of them. And then we head on over here. The 7, 8, the 5, 6 seeds is on 5, 6. The 3, 4 seeds are on 3 and 4, and the 1, 2 seeds are on 11 and 12. Eric Kent, I replied to your comment on Facebook. Not sure if you saw it, but definitely something we can discuss with the tournament director. If you're not the tournament director, I'd let them know to get in touch with me. If you are, then yeah, just send us a message on Facebook or shoot me an email, livechampionshipbowling@gmail.com. We can certainly discuss what it would take to get us out there and bring coverage of a tournament anywhere. You know, we're open to going just about anywhere and bringing coverage of any tournament pretty much at this point. We've got no problem with that. Go over to the top seed pair. Yeah, have you or the tournament director hit us up, and we can kind of go over what it would take to get us out there. We kind of, if you've seen any of our work, the PBA coverage that we've done the last couple months, now this tournament, we do some promoting. We do promoting of the tournament before. Once I get a lineup, we can go over and do some rankings and predictions and whatnot beforehand. And then during the tournament, we do updates on social media as far as scoring and all of that kind of good stuff. Obviously, the live coverage of the tournament. We also do posts to social media of scores, and highlights, and people bowling and whatnot. Liz Reese missed the hip and right. Tanner will be up, one of the grapper, but yeah, doing all that kind of promoting, and then afterwards as well, we'll continue to post on what had happened at the tournament. As Nick Tanner will go through the face. So if that's something you're interested in, some package like that, yeah, definitely hit us up. I'm happy to explain, what something like that would realistically cost. But yeah, we're happy to travel pretty much anywhere for any tournament. So you're going to get some pretty, as long as the center has internet. The center has good internet. That's going to be pretty much a requirement. So we'd have to get with them, see what's going on. Mitch Waring up, lane 12. Mixer, yes, got that. Steve Plimpton will be up, and we'll head on over to see Chris Morley. Ooh. Leaves a 2-pin, trips the 8 late. All right, sorry about that, folks. Again, for whatever reason, I hadn't had an issue streaming here before, but the internet just keeps completely dropping out. It goes to zero. It's not like it gets slow and laggy. It just kind of falls off the cliff. On over here to Peyton Smith. Yeah, bear with us as we just fight connection issues constantly. Fortunately, I've set it up so that this stream here on YouTube will not go away. So that's nice. I've got that figured out. So 3 guys sit atop the point standing as far as individual match point leaders go, and that's at 8. And that's Mitch Waring, Martin Solis, and Brandon Smith. All have 8 points, and then quite a few people at 6 after them. All right, let's see what SK's got for us. Mixer got it. Oh, no, he doesn't. 10-pin fall, stays. Fortunate to trip that too, because he's staring at a 210, and that's never good. Mitch Waring in his 5th frame. Real good ball from him. That ball looked good. On over here, we'll see a little Dusty Waring, Justin Sanchez action. We have another deadwood on 8. Pins flying all over the place here on 7 and 8, mostly just 8. I've seen quite a few deadwoods there. For those of you just joining us, this is game 5 of 6 for A squad. B squad's a little bit later this afternoon. I believe at 1:30. 1:30 or 2:30. I'm not 100%. It's probably 2:30. But it's 12:30 now. We've got to run the lanes and whatnot, so probably a little bit after. We're bowling 6 games of match play Swiss format. So Swiss format means that every game is a position round. And match play means that each individual match head-to-head is worth 2 points, and each the team points worth 3. So the 9 total points at stake at every game. And, the match play style keeps everything pretty tight. Because you're always, if you're bowling well, you're going to be bowling the top seeds constantly. As they split, you can kind of get lucky on one of the teams that are struggling a little bit. Catch a few breaks and get a couple wins. Tanner's about to go. Brandon Smith just went through the face, so they are struggling a little bit here halfway through this 5th game. And an opportunity for the Tanner Waring Cook squad to cut that lead down. Currently wrong ways, which is Brandon Smith, Chris Morley, Peyton Smith, who's up on the left side right now. They lead by 5 points, so... Ooh. They lead by 5, so a solid game here could get them into a position that they can do pretty well. Spanamir can't quite get it crossover. Does trip the 10-pin out, so that makes that spare significantly easier. Jordan Newland up on lane 6. Oh, wow. Great break. Trips the 4.79 very late. Steve Klemkin, better ball, much better result. Troy Waring, Mixter, new. That was on lane 10 off the screen. That was on a separate camera. See how deep Chris Morley's getting. That ball is going to reel back. Oh, 10-pin will not fall on top of it. Ball from Martin Solis there. William Cook. And I'm back over. Take a look what Williams got. High flush. Trips a 7 out, and the 4-pin wiggles, but not quite enough to get it to fall. Mark Mandel. Yeah, Mixer got it. Well, didn't go through the pins tremendously, but went well enough to trip the corners out. We always like to see that. Gets 2. Gets 2 on the washout. So what do we got? What do we got? Peyton Smith up. You're on lane 12. Nick Tanner going to be up. Clay Reeves going to be up. Sanchez lane 10. You can kind of see that. He was going to strike. He's going to like it too. Nick Tanner's going to go 10 back. We'll head on over and take a look at what Clay's got for us. Clay's been, after starting out real slow, has really turned it around and started bowling great. Now averaging 220 after starting with 150. Well, he needs to get up the hill. It's not. 2-4-10. Oh, not fade flat. Low over here. Brandon Smith missed the hit. Went way through the face. Gets, fortunately, it's a 2-4. See if Clay can pick this 2-4. 10. Is it 8-pin there? I don't think it is. Nope. Doesn't cut it enough, so won't go. Let's see Lizzie Reese getting Haze Fan up next. Although not in the order that I had picked. The 3 teams that I had picked to make it. On this squad, Wrong Ways, Get Swifty, and Strike Zone Pro Shop are 1, 2, 3. So, gotta trust in your boy. He's got an idea of what's going on. Lizzie Reeves up. Kanase Fong can't get the corner, the 10-pin to fall. Lizzie, all his left off her hand, wants to quit. It's not going to quit. He's going to get fortunate and trip the 7-10 out of that. And left only the 4-pin. That's a good break. That's a strike by Chris Solis. Head on over here, Chris Morley. Lane 11. Well, it's a little further left. Yep. Just doesn't hook a little early enough to get into a roll. And he's going to 10-pin. William Cook, mixer, got it. Catches a break there for William. Chris will cover the spare. And Nick Tanner will be up. Yeah, really good looking ball there from Nick. 6-pin wraps around the 10 and coaxes it to fall. Peyton Smith. Yeah, high flush. Great ball. Went on over to CSK. Steve Klemkin. Oh, wow. Fortunate break there. That would have been quite the leave. How's that? What is that? Is that a 9-pin? Yeah, that would have been a 7-9. Trips the 7 late. We'll head on over to 11. Brandon Smith. Whoa. Does trip the 5-7 late. That's a good break. Justin Sanchez up now. Lane 9. Yeah. Coax that one. Willed that one in. Gave it a little slap there at the end. Dusty on lane 10 now. That's a nice ball. Giving it to his brother. Giving it to his brother who's up here, Mitch, wearing on lane 11. Ball's off, left off pitch's hand. He's going to 6-10, 4-10. Goodness gracious. 3-10. 3-10. Chris Morley will not strike, and we'll head on over. See what Lizzie's got for us. Better ball. Ah, flat 10. More like a half 10. 6-pin tried to jump out of the ditch, and it didn't quite make it. Let's see what Dante Bernal's got. I haven't seen the Dante shot in a while. Again, we've got every pair in the house that's in play right now, 3 through 12. On the live broadcast coverage. So keeping track of it's a little bit of a challenge, but we do it for the people. Lizzie at her 10-pin. She'll clean that up with ease. We'll go to William here, William Cook on lane 11. Oh, great ball on a 9 pins. Ouch. That's a tough pill to swallow when you throw a ball like that. Hasn't really been carrying well all day, and you finally get one off your hand that's that good. It's tough when it doesn't go through the pins right. Peyton Smith hated it. It bounces off the gutter real hard. Still 7 pin. Gassed that one, and it didn't come back there on lane 4. Steve Clemkin rolled the 2-8 off camera. I was watching it. Well, let's watch it as Peyton Smith was throwing his shot. Peyton whiffs the 7 pin off camera there. We're going to head back here and see what Nick Tanner's got. He'll be on lane 11. Ooh, good ball. Good ball from Nick there. Jordan Nolan, high flush, can't get the 4 to fall. It'll be Clay to show us his delivery here on 4s. We're halfway through the 5th game, only 1 to go. So got to get some points now if you want to have any chance tomorrow morning to get yourself into that top 4. So it's a tough cut. Only taking 4 to the finals after the cut. The bowl of step ladder, so getting your points early is definitely imperative. Clay Reese needs that ball to move. It does. 10 back. A split conversion. Oh, close, but no cigar. Cigar. Lizzie will be the first one to deliver here up on the stream, so we're going to hit on over her. But see, now this time the ball's left up her hand. She's going to pay a penalty for it. That is a 6-7. Ouch. So Chris Morley up here on our top seed pair. Does that one to go through the pins? It does. Nice. So tight one here, coming into the 9th frame. 2 wrong ways leads. Oh, stones an 8. Morley is rubbing it in. Ouch, what a break in the 9th. Swifty really needing some pins, and they're not going to get him there. So they need to hear from Peyton Smith. He's going to mix one up on him. So a solid 9th frame here from 2 wrong ways is going to set them up to really lock this one away in the 10th. A much needed spare there for Mitch. So William Cook and Nick Tanner are really going to have to catch up the slack here as Nick's on a long string of strikes. William needs one here to keep them relevant in this match. They are down by 50 pins. Brandon Smith, wraps a 10. So a bad break of his own after splitting and opening in the 8th. Looks like Nick Tanner's probably going to win that match. Brandon will clean. Yeah, so Nick's most likely. William needing the spare. Yeah, he'll get it. Nick giving William a little bit of a pep talk here, trying to guide him through some of these, what's happening. William really hasn't had a good look. I don't necessarily think he's bowled bad. Mitch gets some payback there and gets 10 back. I don't necessarily think Williams bowled bad, but his look definitely hasn't been the best. We're going to stick you here for the conclusion of this match because it's a little bit closer And I'm sure either team would have liked an imperative strike for this game right here from Nick Tanner. Yeah, he got it. So Nick's going to lock up his point against Brandon Smith, and really now it's going to come down to team. William really has no chance at winning his point, maxing. Oh, man, awful. Ooh, 105. You can shoot 150 with a punch. Which looks like that's what Mitch is going to do. He's got first two in the 10th, so he just needs a solid feel. And they're going to need some help from two wrong ways here in the 10th frame as they've now closed that gap. Needs that to come back. He's waving it off. Trips at 8-9 sideways. And a perplexed look from Chris. Not sure what's happening, but he definitely looks perplexed on that shot. Mitch Waring on his fill. He's going to get 8. Not bad. So Mitch shoots 209. Mitch shoots 209, and they need every pin they can get from William right here. They need 30. They need 30 from William. So William going to take his time here, needing 30 to have a chance at this team point. This will clean up his spares, so that's a good thing. Peyton has been a little hit or miss here. Peyton's been a little bit or miss, so could get help from him. I'm not sure if they will because it looks like he's had an okay game so far. William really needing one. He'll get it. That was a big shot. That's a real big shot. They need the next two from him to have any shot. I'm going to make Brandon think about this with a 20-pin lead. All right, well, there's some help. So that was an important strike from William. As they trail now by a stick. So a lot of ground made up in the 2 frames from Get Swifty here, and they could take a significant chunk out of, if not jump, 2 wrong ways for the lead in going into the game 6. Oh, yeah. So Nick's got William lined up. Nick's got him lined up. This looks much, much better. Freeing up his arm swing because that ball is a lot better. Peyton Smith cleans up the spare, which he needed. It is now 568 to 571. Swifty has a lead. And they have a little bit of bigger lead than that because Nick's on a string of strikes. Brandon's only on a spare. Their big ball. The ball looks pretty good. Mixer got it. Got it. So Nick can, as long as he stays clean, Get Swifty is going to win this team point. Although William isn't going to take care of his individual point shooting 165, it is going to be enough for them. He'll lose by 30 almost. It's 235-182 winners for Chris Morley, Peyton Smith, but Brandon Smith trailing significantly Nick Tanner, as long as this is just in the pocket. Wow. Okay, well, that one was almost catastrophic. Nick ends up with a 2-pin. It goes from almost ditch to 2-pin in like a quarter of a second. And now, as long as he spares this, that pretty much locks up the game. So, Swifty will take 5 because of that effort that William just had in the 10th. Got to try to tip your cap to that adjustment they've made because That's going to be the reason they're going to win this game is Brandon Smith wraps a 10. A little clinch there on that. Tugging it off a little bit, but Nick will clean it up. And Swifty will take 5. Two wrong ways will take 4. You got any other matches going on? A couple matches here. The ones that are in the middle of the house, those ones are done. Oh, 1-pin game. Scott Floyd and his team win by 1. And then a large win over here for Dusty, Troy, and Justin. Justin shoots 250, so having a breakout game for him as they do the sweep. They sweep. They'll take 9. That was a big game for them. They needed them. And on over here, I'll say Fong through the face. So the Strike Zone Pro Shop looks like they've got their match donezoed. See if I can see some scores there. Yeah, so Strike Zone Pro Shop has got a win. Shot 5. They're going to shoot 600. Steve, so player shoots 230. Lizzie 160. Steve 15. They'll shoot 215. 160, 160. Lizzie opens in the 10th to lose by 1 to Jason Vandermeer. Unfortunate for him. Clay wins his point, and Steve will also win his point, and they will handedly 615 to 462 win. So they will get 7. They will get 7. Steve will. Match to their right. Let's see where they're at. Oh, that's a big time gap too. Oh, wrong scoreboard. There we go. 594 to 04, so 90 pin lead. Ken House Fong shoots 234 and is a winner by 10. Who is that? Mark Mandel is going to win his point and shoot 15, 215 with a strike here. And Reisinger, they're going to get the sweep with a solid performance from them. The ability for all 3 of them to shoot 200. They're going to shoot 650. Double Decker Taco is going to sweep and move up the leaderboard as well. All right, well, this is the conclusion of Game 5. We got the final game of A-Squad qualifying for today. Coming up next, I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back, folks. Thank you.
Please don't let us go 5. No, no, it's 149. It might give me 142. If we do, it's a good problem. Okay, well, we're not staying here. We're not staying here. We're not staying here. We're not going there. We're going to we might be safe. That pair is stuck. We have the number. Any of these pairs right here. Don't come on. Come on. What's the lead pair? The lead pair was 3. Yeah. So the new. Yeah, we're not going to be
Welcome back, folks. Game 6, final game of A Squad qualifying. Your first place teams are. Where are they? They're not in front of us, are they? Over here? Mark Mandel, Kanhase Fong make it all the way to the top. Steve Klink and Lizzie Reese and Clay Reese have stayed on 3 and 4, so that's going to be advantageous to them as they're going to bowl Brandon Smith. Yeah, they have. So your 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds are right here on 3 through 6. It's got to be. Is that right? And then. Yeah, these have got to be 7 8's got to be the 10th seed, 9 10 seed, right? 9 10, 7 and 8, 9 and 10. A little more confusing, but yeah, it's got to be right. And then over here at the very end, I don't know. We'll have a scoring sheet here soon, and I'll be able to confirm this information with you. Game 5 scoring updates. Probably here in 2 minutes. Then we'll know for sure who's where and what's going on. But I'm pretty sure the top 4 are over on 3 through 6. So that's where we're going to go. 3 through 6. Clay Reese goes 10 back. Only 3. Chris Morley's going to step up here for us. Mixer, no, 210. Doesn't like it. Does not like it. Then Nick Tanner. Ooh, flat 10. Ball not quite going through the pins as well as it had been for them right now. See if Chris can pick this 210 up. Gonna hook at it, bold strategy, doesn't pay off. Get on over here. Are these the last place teams? Yeah, these are the last place teams. That's right, because Sanchez, Waring have not been bowling very well. They are here odds 7 and 8. Peyton Smith is going to go through the face. Can Hase Fong up on lane 5 now. Justin Sanchez would be first, though. A little strike. It's a real good ball. So head on back over here. Ken does a little more deliberate in his approach. Mixer, no, 2 pin. Let's not get a 2 to fall. And Peyton Smith will just whiff completely on the 2-4-7. Oh, and Ken will... Goodness, excuse me. Ken will whiff on the 2 pin. Brandon Smith. Mixer. 3 pin. So all kinds of crap happening. I do think that 3, 4, 5, and 6 definitely play different than 7 through 12. They are not close. Everybody that's come from the low end to the high end has not bowled well, and you can see the guys that are coming from the high end going to the low end. They're not bowling that great either. Maybe it doesn't hook it doesn't look like it hooks as much down here as it does on, I would say, 9 through 12. This is what it looks like to me. You can see, Clay, Lizzie, and Steve have stayed. This is the pair they were on last game, and they're not having any hiccups. But every other team, I guess Ken Hasefong, Mark Mandel, they were down here, weren't they? They this far down? Big Tanner. High flash. Trips to 4, 7, 10, late. Oh, he's got to like breaks like that. Clay Reese. Up on lane 4. Got it. He got it. Mark Mendel in 5. Hates that one. Crosses over and gets it. Lizzie Reese has gone to a pro team. 6. She's made a ball change. And I do now have a scoring update. 2 Wrong Ways. Were they first last year? Yep, 2 Wrong Ways maintains a lead. And they lead 32-13 over Strike Zone Pro Shop at 28-17. Tied with them is Get Swifty at 28-17. One back of them is Double Decker Taco, 27-18. And then you have to go drop down to another 5 to the T-Strap, 22-23. One behind them is Lost Boys at 21-24. One behind them is Jays and Strike Force tied at 20-25. Ladyfingers at 18-27, and then James Gang struggling quite a bit at 9-36. So stacked field kind of tiered. 27-32, that's one game. And then 22-18, that's one game. So a little bit of a two-tier field that we've got going on early. We're on late on A squad. Martin Solis is your match point king at 10 points. He's been on a tear. What team is Martin on? What team is he on? And one of Shot Lost Boys. So he is on Team Lost Boys. They are in 6th at 22. Are they in 6th? 22. 21-24. Lost Boys. Steve Cloakland continues to lead the average at 234. Rich Waring at 223. And Clay Reese is now peaked in at 222. Martin Solis is averaging 201 in the second slot. He is leading the way. Points. Tied at 8 is Mitch Waring, Ken Fong, Brandon Smith, and Peyton Smith. So, although Martin Solis not averaging the highest, definitely has something going on. He's getting a lot of breaks, and guys, his bowling aren't bowling that great. There are your scoring updates for A squad. As Chris Morley will step up, he's going to clean off the approach a little bit. Mark Mandel's going to go through the face and somehow trip that out. I'm not sure exactly what I just saw, but it happened. Chris Morley up, lane 4. That ball's left. Swisher, no. It looks like there's a little bit of a puddle. If you get far enough left, there's a little bit of a puddle. The ball does not want to hook in. Leave a 10 pin. Nick Tanner. Oh, face. Doesn't get the same break that Mark Mandel just got. Leave a 4 pin. Excuse me, a 3 pin. And misspoke. For those of you just joining us, again, this is game 6. Each game, this is a Swiss style format. So every game is a position round, and every game is match play. So Each individual match is worth 2 points as Mitch Waring goes 10 back. And the team total point is worth 3. So 9 points up for grabs every game. Sean College goes to the face. Let's see Dante Bernal's effort. And these are the 10 through, was it 7, 8? The 7 through 10 seeds here in front of us. It's 10, 9, 8, 7. As Dante goes to the face. Your 5, 6 seed is here on 11. Ness again. Clean that bucket up, so that's a good shot.
That's actually a gift. Rebate for my fucking tires.
We'll head back over here to 1 through 4, which really it goes 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 being on 6. And Fong, yeah, I got the spare. Little blackout on 3 here. It's not going to phase Peyton Smith as he's going to deliver his shot either way. And he'll miss the head pin left. Bang, 10 back for Nick Tanner. Craig Reisinger up now. Mark Mandel, Ken Fong, Craig Reisinger have really turned their day around. Didn't start out all that great, and they have made their way up to second place. Craig Reisinger is going to strike, so real solid turnaround for them, getting matched up finally on this pattern that has given a lot of people fits. It's scoreable if you know how to play it. They're a little crispy down lane, so guys who are using service to play balls and surface blend it out. If it were successful, Clay Rees didn't start out that way, but he's definitely gotten there. Steve Blenton stayed pretty consistent, averaging a shade over 233, 234.4. So eating this pattern alive, there's definitely room to be played. Lots of friction right if you can get to a spot where it'll bounce off of it. If you get too steep, it doesn't want to come back, but definitely can. Having a bunch of issues with number 3. The rack there does not look good. Jordan Nolan is spare. We're going to head over here as we wait for that to get fixed. And we'll head over here. Good shot there on lane 9. Scott. Ken Fong on lane 6. Going to get mixer strike. See that just off camera. Chen College. Face no. Same with Dante. Nothing there. So I'm having some real issues here with the machine on lane 3. That's going to cause us some delays as we get ready to finish game 6 here and move on. Let's confirm the time. So B squad qualifying will start at 2:30 Mountain Time. So we're going to take a break when we're done here and then come back at 2:30 Mountain Time. We'll be here bringing you coverage of the Swiss Summer Trio Challenge. So if Craig Rising and Nick Tanner are set to go here on 5 and 6. Risinger got him. So Craig's starting to bowl real well. Nick Tanner in 5. And Nick doesn't look as far left as he was when they were bowling on 11 and 12. And yeah, significantly looks further right, and the ball doesn't make it back 2 pins. Looks like we are missing a 7 pin out of that rack. Reese is still giving us fits. Clay Reese will now finally deliver. And he'll 4-pin. So after all that time, and all those re-racks, he will 4-pin on lane 3. Right, Mandel at 3-6-10. Miss it. Brandon Smith falls off that one a little bit. Won't get the ball to get through the pins well enough to kick out the 7. Troy Waring up on lane 7 here. Aston back, nice. Real nice. Cannot say Fong up now. He'll go through the face in 6-10. 4-7, excuse me. Misspoke again. Not much going on there, so we'll head on back to the top seed pairs. Lizzie cleans her spare up, and we'll have William Cook, who made a nice adjustment late in Game 5 to help get Swifty a team point. So that was real significant help for them. And he'll go 10 back. So whatever adjustment him and Nick Tanner had made or had talked about has really helped him, and his confidence looks like it's up. Steve Klumpkin high flush really helped him a lot. And he's in a spot now where he's striking and comfortable. It's always a dangerous combination. As Dante Bernal goes through the face as well as Sean Calich. Back here to Clay Reese. Needing it. Got it. Tanner got that as well. A lot of strikes being thrown now as guys are adjusting to what's happening down on the low end. Chris Morley now. His delivery on lane 3. Yeah, a lot of good shots being thrown now. Mark Mandel can't quite get the swisher. Does trip the 4-5 out, though, so a little easier spare for him. We wind down. We're halfway through Game 6, excuse me. This is the final game of today's A-Squad qualifying. We're going to group everybody together tomorrow for 4 more games of qualifying. Seed them based on their points from today. Oh, camera. Mitch Waring, lane 5. Oh, wow. Oh, what that was. It looked like maybe the headpin. Headpin or 2-pin. It couldn't have been the 2-pin, so it had to have been the headpin. Just jumps on top of the 7. Steve-O. Got it. Got it. Confang up. William Cook, excuse me, now up on the 5. Mixer, no. Can't quite get that to fall. Been quite close to Justin Sanchez. Haven't seen a lot of him. Get him now. That ball looks a little left. Yeah, there's a soup. There's a soup in the middle part of this lane. Reisinger laying that friction to the right is going to cross over. 6. There's soup. Looks a little bit over under, so surface is in play for sure still. Strong balls, strong covers. Blend that out and not be too responsive down lane. The covers that will roll a little quicker, roll earlier, smoother down there. Chris Morley, lane 4. Needs that to quit. It does. It's a nice break. Trips the 7 out. With Tanner up now on lane 5. Still bouncing the ball off that friction. The ball wants to look a little too early. I just don't know if there's enough hold left. I think that line viable as Clay Reeves goes 10 straight back. So Clay's looks a lot better. I don't think they're 2 balls in the exact same spot. Clay strikes, nicks through the face. Peyton Smith. Go high flush the ball. Yeah, there's friction. You want to get in the spot where you can use that friction to your advantage and have a little bit of hold left. I don't think Nick's quite there yet. Don't think he's quite there yet. Dante Bernal through the face, big forward. Jordan Nolan will clean up his spare. Head on back. As he reaches struck, so we'll see Brandon Smith's attempt on lane 4. That's a good ball from him. Good ball. Where are we at? Heading into the 7th, 8th, 7th frame. How are these matches? Are they close? They look kind of close. I'll try to get a little bit of a closer look and see. Where's my phone? So the Reese match, Reese and Klumpkin are up 361 to 295. Warings are 399. 399 in this 8. And Long, Rising, or Mandel are 417 in the 8. So close games. Close games. Ooh. Play Reese. Good ball. Yeah, I got it. Next one. Craig Reisinger in 5. Ooh, face 2-6-10. Morley trips the 2-8 or the 2-4 out. 10 though. Solid break there. That ball wasn't tremendous off his hand. He's going to get a break and leave only the 10 pin. Strace is setting the bout over here as he reset. That's through the face. Could get a help on the messenger here if the luck's slow enough. It's not. And Morley whiffs. Whiffs on the spare attempt. Folks of you that are in the YouTube chat, I'm not sure if you're aware of the functionality, but you are able to send donations and super chats that way. So it's something you're interested in doing. Definitely more than welcome to do so. It helps me out a ton. Lizzie will go ahead and clean up her spare. So Lizzie having a very solid outing today. Steve-O, it's like a Rubicon UC2. Surprised that ball is shaping where he's playing, but it is. Gotta respect. It's a good shot there. Mark pick up that spare, and Brandon Smith got the mixer, just shoved the 10 pin back off the deck. Didn't necessarily just fall, it just got shoved off the back. Again, Morley does almost identical to what he just did last shot, but this time trips the 10 out. Leaves it 2-8, so hopefully that's a little more sparable for him. The last ball was, last spare attempt was not close. Which Waring got it. Likes it. His team likes it too, as this game's starting to wind down and is getting pretty close. Really needing this spare. He's going to get it. So we're in the 9th frame, beginning of the 9th frame over here on the 1-2 seed match. Let's take a look at what that score is right now. 458 to 470, so very close. Mitch Waring now with that strike has a chance to win. Haze Fong opened in the 9th and can max at 184. Mitch Waring can shoot 193 with a punch. William Cook now doubles in the 9th, or in the 8th and 9th. He can shoot 88, 18, 48 with a punch. And that would beat Craig Reisinger. He cannot max that much. He can shoot 201. The punch out in the 10th. Craig Reisinger can shoot 201. Nick Tanner crosses over. That's not a good ball as he opens, so he can now, with a spare there, will max 67. He can shoot 197 with a punch. So big ball here for Mark Mandel. Mark Mandel with a strike here. Another solid lead. We'll get it. We'll get it. So Mark Mandel We'll have, if he spares here, have 83 in the ninth. Oh, Nick deciding to hook at it. Wow, gets real lucky. That's an interesting spare attempt to hook at that. Easily choppable hooking it. Overcuts it and gets it the hard way. Wow. Interesting. What's the match to the left of that? Morley doesn't have a solid game going. Peyton Smith also not good. Brandon Smith has a decent game going. Can shoot 65, 95, 45, 15, 25. So Brandon Smith can max 25. Steve K can max 37. Yeah, so our sweep is very possible for the Clay Reese team. Clay, Lizzie, and Steve team. Ken Fong will not strike. So the door is open for Mitch to punch out and win. Well, I really don't even know if he has to punch out at this point. He needs to strike, I think. Yeah, he needs to strike. Yeah, got it. There's a 9 spare there. They are tied. As he goes 9 spare, he has 50. Ooh, no. Yeah, he did 53 in the ninth. 63-73. A spare strike here, and Hasefong would win by 1. So now, Ken needs this ball, and he'll whiff. So it doesn't matter. Mitch Waring will win. The first point goes to Mitch Waring. After a nice, solid comeback from Mandel and Fong, excuse me, their progress is thwarted by Get Schwifty. No longer an important ball for them. And good thing it wasn't, because the 9-pin is just going to dance. Wow, what a terrible break. Good thing that wasn't really for anything, because he didn't necessarily need it. That would have been a bad break if he needed that. Wow. Lizzie Reese, 5-pin. What does Greg Reisinger? So a tight game here. Greg Reisinger can strike and put some pressure on William Cook to show up. Big ball here, needs it. Got it. So if Craig Reisinger punches, he can shoot 231. If William Cook punches, he can shoot a bigger game than that. 280. Not 280, excuse me. Doesn't necessarily need this one, but to really use it, he's going to go through the face. All right, so this makes it interesting now. 85-05. With that ball there, William Cook can now lose. And Craig Reisinger needs to strike. So this is a big ball because they could use the points. Big ball here from Craig Reisinger. Needs a shot. A strike here, he can win. Got it. Yeah. So William Cook must spare, or else this game is over. So Gumby goes through the face. So he will. $15-25. So that means Craig Reisinger needs to keep this ball in the lane. Reisinger keeps this ball in the lane, they win. Yeah, Steven, that was a terrible break. Good thing that wasn't for anything. That, if he needed that, that would have been an awful break, just dancing. But he didn't need it, so fortunate for him. Reisinger needs to keep this ball in the lane. He does. Good enough. That's a win. Good enough. The first two were the most important ones. That's a win for Craig Reisinger. Very clutch performance as William Cook, unable to strike on the first ball in the 10th, loses his match. Gutsy performance by Craig. Gutsy performance. You can see he's pumped about it. There's the strike William was looking for in the first ball. That was the one he needed. So even with a lead like that, it's bowling for you with a lead that William Cook had built, gone in one shot. As Craig Reisinger never really out of it. You can start stringing strikes together. Clarice to Mac. Liked it. So these are the final matches of B Squad, the final frames of B Squad. A Squad will start at 2:30. So in about an hour, we're going to run the lanes, get everybody checked in, and then you'll be back for the action called by yours truly. As Chris Walker goes through Chris Morley leaves the 3-6, 3-10, excuse me. So Clay's got his match locked up. He's going to shoot a big game. Is the Mark Mendel match close? Mark has 190. Mark's going to win. Mark will win, and Craig will win. So they're going to get 2, 2, and 3. So they're going to get 7, 7, and 2. That's a solid performance by Double Decker Taco. Clay Reese shoots 258, so he'll handily win. They're going to smash. Two wrong ways. So two wrong ways after a hot start. It's going to fall significantly after a couple of brutal losses. Let's see, does Lizzie have a chance to win this game? I think she might. Who is she bowling? Get back here. There we go. Peyton can shoot 201. And Lizzie will shoot. Lizzie can shoot 193. With a spare and a strike here. She shoots 193. Peyton got the first one, so this next one's important. If Peyton does not strike on this shot, he will lose. If he strikes on this shot, he has a pretty solid opportunity as long as he keeps the ball and win this one. So this shot, he needs to strike. And then Steve K can shoot 235 max. 84. So, yeah, Steve's got a 20-pin lead. Must strike for Peyton. Cut that one off a little bit. Hates it. Yep. Crosses over. So, Peyton cannot win. He'll shoot 79-89. Lizzie has 83. She needs 6 to tie, 7 to win on this ball. 6 to tie, 7 to win. That looks like a 6. It is a 10. Lizzie wins. Strike Zone Pro Shop looking for a sweep here, and they're going to shoot close to 700. So Lizzie shoots 193 on Peyton Smith's 188. And now it comes to Steve Klemkin, who has a 20-pin lead over Brandon Smith. Brandon must punch out, and then he will need help. from Steve. Well, he gets the first one. So that's important. Gonna make Steve think about it, because an open here. An open here's deadly. Yeah, but Steve doesn't help out a lot of people when it comes to bowling. I think that pretty much locks it up. Steve has 215. 184, 94. 84, 94, 04, 14. Yeah. That match is over. He needed Steve to open. He doesn't. Brandon Smith will not strike, so that match is over, and Strike Zone Pro Shop gets the sweep, so they're probably going to jump up a little bit as well. So, yes, winner, chicken dinner. Steven. All right, well, hey, that concludes Game 6. That's the finish for today's A Squad. A Squad and B Squad will combine for tomorrow. All 24 teams will bowl. 4 more games to qualify until we cut to the top 4. B Squad will be here in just under an hour at 2:30. So if you don't follow us on Facebook, that's where we'll post scoring updates. And if you don't subscribe to us on YouTube, you won't know when we go live. If you hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, it will notify you. Then you don't even have to worry about what time we go, what time coverage starts, because you'll just get a notification when it does. Just get a notification when it does. Okay, picks his spare, shoots 220. No clean sweep. So as soon as I get standings, I'll bring them to you. I'm going to take a quick break. Until then, thanks, folks.
Twice. Hey, let's move the debate today or wherever at 2 o'clock. Right,
What is he still
got to be 3,500.
He hasn't paid you that at all.
Well, he owed me 39.50. He paid me 500.
Okay, that's not even.
So he technically owes me 34.
That's not even a dent.
But he paid me that 500 like fucking like May after his signature. I text him every day.
Well, if I owe you 100, then tell him add my 60 to Monty's time. You won't even know. Like I feel better when you like 60 bucks.
And I'm like Monty, like last week. Hey, let's meet. I'll go to the bank after lunch and we'll meet at like 2. So I check, it's like 1. Hey, I'm off work. Like, where are we meeting? No crickets. What do you got? Are you I'm like, I text him like, dude, you can send me $100, $200, just send me something.
Money my way to give my guy, so I know. Like,
No, money my way to give me.
yeah, because you already paid this. Yeah.
That's the thing. I'm not worried about you guys. You guys are fine, right? You guys
Never paid it. That's the talk. I'm never gonna get $3,500 damage.
No, because you can't. I'm just like, come on, motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna see him eventually. Like, it's coming. league is starting. It takes guts to start it. He can't keep avoiding me.
And he's money too.
I know he does. I know he does.
Man, now, like,
I know he does. And if he doesn't, there's something seriously wrong. But
I think he's got life issues going on, but he's still got fucking money.
he's still
Like, just pay that.
well, he can still afford 500 a week, or
200, something.
if he paid me $200 a week since the time he's owed me, he'd be paid.
And he's not playing on it.
Which, yeah.
Have you shut that thing down?
More or less, I just told my guy, like, hey, if that comes through on this account, we're not taking a fee, cancel it.
The smart thing, yeah.
Which I know he's not going to. He's not like that. I should have told you. Kind of waiting. I'm not trying to be a dick about things.
You're gonna be addicted. Now this is like you're reaching.
I know. I'm like, okay, like, do I keep giving him like some more time? That's actually going to be like, hey, you can hit me by this date, or I'm going to add some more money. But then I'm like, well, I'm going to
If you add more money, not give you
So here's what happened. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
My mom and I go like the Wednesday night and like a couple of beers.
like, yeah, that's 35.
So they remodel or whatever they do.
That comes to
Okay,
me.
so listen, this is what he said to me. Okay.
Already. Not all. Okay.
Okay. So Mike said he remodeled like
That's still.
all the locker rooms and all that BS where the spinner.
2,000 of it is out of my pocket.
So everything, all the
rest of it
balls and
is
all that shit, I guess, got thrown out.
2,000 of it's
At that point,
And nobody
it's not
told
even,
my mom.
not,
And my mom
that
was
it's not
told.
the 15, but it's like, okay, can I get my 2,000? They pay me whatever you can together, but I need
Okay, my mom left it there.
like, that I paid for you.
But that's the thing, it's been so long now that I've already recovered back and I'm already, my accounts are.
You don't need to know that.
I know, he doesn't. But that's what I'm saying.
No,
But for
you
me
need
personally,
to tell them that. Like, dude, I paid $2,000 out of my own pocket. I'm out 2,000 without the other parts. I paid it. And he doesn't give a shit. Yeah.
just wait.
Compare my grandma. Compare my grandma.
It is, it's part of business.
No, it's part of business. Not when you're on that. Like if you're on a company that's like good at you're on your own pockets to this. No, that's not what it becomes.
It's very expensive.
They know.
At this point, I'm just waiting for the day. Well, no, he will do that. Now he does do that. Even in the past, so it'd be like, they'll be like, yeah, I'll just pay you next week, and then I won't be here for a week. Don't panic, so and then all of a sudden it's like a random day. Okay, whatever. Cool.
Do you want to?
Believe me, the days are, yeah, it's real close. Just holding out a little bit more.
You're trying to keep the friendship, but not.
Because I make money.
Yeah,
But now it's like when he pays, his account's going down to his house. He can still bet, but it's a lot.
yeah.
I'm not allowed to bet 500 a game anymore. He can go to 1,000. All you guys can do it.
You got two bets.
Yeah,
And you owe me.
Every Saturday.
You want to pay up? Cool. Here you go again. Reload.
It was the double.
At some point, I guess you gotta call it quits. Somebody's.
So I thought so during the fall
No, that's what I'm saying. At some point, it's going to come down. I don't want it to.
on Saturday, but that's it because I go on Saturday. And you know,
I think you need to get involved.
That's why.
pretty much how it all went down. I didn't
I told myself,
It's gonna come.
long, I understand, but that guy watches
I'm on your dime.
yeah.
Take this off the tab. You go
every
me.
fucking day. I see them.
I'm on whatever you want to do.
They could have said, hey, do you have any 6 calls?
Take that off the
If you do,
That's what I
I
kind
mean,
of
it
told
could have been
myself, like, hey, I'm going to give this
common
till the discuss
courtesy kind
tournament.
of thing.
It's not a bad
To
idea.
kind of see
All right, those of you who are still in the chat, there's about 30 of you. I'm back. We have a scoring update. Strike Zone Pro Shop takes over the lead, 37-17. Double Decker Taco, 34-20. Two Wrong Ways, 32-22. The T-Strap, wow, they made a comeback, 31-23. His Swifty falls all the way to fifth at 30-24, although that's only 7 out of first. Jays, 27-27. Ladyfingers, 23.5, 30.5. Strike Force, 22-32. Lost Boys, 21-33. And James Gain, 12.5 to 41.5. So pretty stacked field. I mean, from only 10 points separates sixth to first. That's manageable to sweep, get 9 points. So yeah, sixth is good. Anything below that's got some work to do tomorrow, but yeah, you're in the hunt right now. Points, match point leaders tied. Martin Solis, Mitch Waring at 10, and a bunch of people at 8. And your high average, Steve Klumpkin, 232. Clay Reese, 228. Mitch Waring, 216. So yeah, there's a reason why Strike Zone Pro Shop's up there. And kind of like I predicted, I thought they were going to bowl really good. They did. And Lizzie stepped up in a couple of key areas and got them the points that they needed. So, hey, we're going to take a quick break. That's your scoring breakdown. Follow us on Championship Bowling on Facebook and Instagram, where we'll post all of these updates and information, so you'll be able to see these score sheets. And hit subscribe and like the video, all that good stuff. Because if you subscribe, then you don't even need to know what time we go live, even though it is going to be at 2:30. So I'll be right back. Thanks, folks.